Did you know that there were up to 12 things you can have on your tea table just for one tea ceremony? Let's start with all the equipment that you possibly can need. First, it's very important to distinguish between wet steeping and dry steeping. Wet steeping is usually the more traditional way and the easier way because you can just pour water everywhere and it doesn't matter. Dry steeping, on the other hand, is a little bit more modern and, in my personal opinion, a little bit more aesthetical. Let's start with the base of wet steeping. This is called a tea tray, cha pan in Chinese. And this one serves as the foundation of the entire tea setup. In dry steeping, you'll have three things to compensate that. The first one is a tea mat. It looks like this, and it usually just sets the scene and defines the space. And it visually anchors the ritual. So this is the space where the tea ritual, just happens. Which means you build your entire teascape on top of one of those. So next up, very important for dry steeping is the rinsing bowl. I also like to call it, just wastewater bowl because it's more straightforward. So all of the excess water that you don't need, you pour into this one. Also very important for dry steeping, the podest. So this is like a little altar for your main steeping vessel, either your teapot or your gaiwan. It's just, another anchor point, and it sets the middle ground for your entire teascape. It elevates the brewing vessel like the hero, the star of the show. And yeah, it's a nice accessory. Right, next up, we have a gaiwan. So this basically is a bowl with a lid and one of the most universal brewing vessels that you can possibly have. It's very versatile. It's easy to control steeping time and aromas and basically good for every tea. Then we have a teapot. This is an alternative version to the gaiwan. In the next video, I'll probably tell you how to select which because it can get a little bit complicated. Next up, we have a fairness cup. This is a pitcher. This is very important because it will balance the infusion before pouring it to yourself or to your guest. Because the teas are very sensitive, so according to steeping time, the flavors are extremely different. So this one ensures that, all of the tea has the same taste. So this is the tasting cup, a very small cup, and it's designed not to have a handle. If the tea is too hot, you're not ready to drink. So this cup actually is more than a cup. It teaches your patience, it teaches your composure. Yeah. It also comes in different shapes and colors and everything, and that is just personal preference. I like to have vessels that are very thin in terms of material. Because I just think the flavor comes out better. I don't like teaware that has extremely thick walls.